Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Cavern and Dreams. In this second bonus episode for the Let's Play, I'm going to demonstrate just some of, not all of, because I honestly haven't found them all, the Easter eggs that can be reached now that we have our little final flying reward. Well, without further ado, let's head to the first one. If we fly into this area region and fly our way up to the top of the room, we can climb up onto this pipe, this metal pipe. Then I guess we have to climb up even higher to find this pipe. This pipe is, of course, inaccessible without the wings. Ironically, this is actually hinting you in on a card. If you sit for too long, you'll fall asleep. Yeah, it gives sagely advice on how we were to access Dreamworld from that bench. So, it's very likely that they planned on you not having all the cards by the time you finished getting all the eggs. I guess that they thought the cards were gonna be much harder to get. Lucky you guys had me to show you where they all are. That was lovely. But anyway, next Easter egg is in the first level hub. If we bounce off this mushroom and catch ourselves, we can fly up. This little rubber ducky thing was the Easter egg in a previous recording just before doing this. I hit this down here to show you where it was. You just get some altitude and fly straight up through the ceiling, through this hole, and it is generally right here. The ducky is right here, and basically you just can hit it through the hole and it stays right there. The location of the ducky resets every time you exit or re-enter the game. So, anytime you want to find the duck, simply go up through the hole in the ceiling. There are, as far as I remember, 3 ducks in this game. I can't remember where one of them is. Maybe someone in the comments can find it. If you have, please comment on its location. Anyway, let's head to the second. Or head to the hub of the second level to find our next little secret. There may not be any secret items here, but there is a little secret little alcove up here above all the level geometry and such that you can just climb up on top of, just fly around. Obviously you can't enter the main level hub from here. But you can just have fun flying around. Of course, if you want the true Easter egg, truest Easter egg, you can head to the main hub for level 2. Fly up through the hole in the ceiling, and you'll see these 3 additional silos. Each silo has a a ring within it, a series of rings within it that can be generally gone through. Now, I have no idea what these rings unlock, because on my main file, I did unlock them, did go through them all, but I just wasn't able to notice what unlocked. Let's see if we can't do it. Yes. This challenge is actually not that easy, because you have to fly between the silos pretty quickly. Well, let's see if we can do this. Honestly, I'm not going to try very hard on this, because I have found that there's very little that it actually does. I think what it does is release the couple of these guys into the environment. Just releases a bunch of Reapers into the environment. And add a little detail. Within level 2, though, there are in fact 2. Level 2, not 2. There is in fact 2 Easter eggs. The first is outside of Mr. Carrington. I'm sure you would have seen this platform at the far edge of the level. Well, this platform basically contains a pair of wings and a bouncy pad. And within the building is a nice sandy beach. Now, according to research, there is the hole in the roof here is actually enterable, and there are in fact 3 challenges that you can do here. Huh. There's a little ducky. I've never actually been to this secret, by the way. Let's see if we can do this challenge. Oh wow. The rings here are actually quite difficult to do. Wow, you have to clear that in 3 seconds. It's quite difficult. Let's see if there's like a conch or something. Maybe there's a conch somewhere we can use. Great thing about this little flight power is it makes travel super easy. Wow, you literally have a... Well, I may not be able to do this, but I'm sure some of you might be able to do it with enough dedication. Anyway, on to the next Easter egg. I don't want to waste all your guys' time. I'm trying to do one Easter egg. So, if we grab these wings, we can get a special dialogue from Mr. Carrington. Of course, we probably have to go inside. Truth be told, I might have already triggered it, but basically Mr. Carrington comments on the fact that you have wings similar to him. So the true Easter egg here is in the heart room. The heart chamber has a hidden message in it that, again, can only be reached once you have the wings. Up past this, you would think this ceiling is completely solid, but it's not. It's past. You can pass right through it. Over in this cage is another one of those special message blocks that says, "Please remember those you love, treasure them and hold them dearly. And if there is nobody there to love you, please remember to love yourself." Very sentimental message, don't you think? Very sentimental message and very fitting for this, since honestly, Mr. Carrington doesn't have very many people who like him. I mean, he was abandoned, after all. You also never have to worry about falling into pits with this flight, as long as you can flap. It's kind of awesome. With that said, let's head to the next major area with another Easter egg. I will meet you there. Okay, I'm back. So for this next Easter egg, we're gonna need to get really high in this little hub room. You'll notice that throughout this room there are these little dragon statue thingies. On top of one of them is another one of the sage's advice. You can fly, but oh wait, if you're reading this, you already know how to fly. Oops. Completely unnecessary. A completely unnecessary message. All the joke about the fact that you can find these secret messages anywhere. As we continue on, we enter this room. And just like in the level 1 hub and level 2 hub, if we find the hole in the center of the ceiling, we can fly up, and voila, there's another ducky. This one actually has higher gravity. It's harder to actually get into the hole. There's no reward for getting these duckies into holes or anywhere you need them to put them, But they are a nice little Easter egg that you unlock through the wings. Then, within level 3, there are a total of 2 hidden messages here that have some level of interest. First is over here. This floating island has a hidden little message on it. Blanket white from on high comes down gently from the sky, covers ground, quiet sound, all is calm, snow around. So it tells me, at least I think one of the members of the developer team had poems they wanted to put in here. Yeah, I get that feeling. The next one is on the castle. Remember this little frozen spot? This depressing frozen spot? Well, the surroundings and arrangement of around here is explained, honestly, pretty well with this Easter egg. If you fly to the very tippy top of the room through, again, a hole in the ceiling, and read this, you hear an explanation of how this room is supposed to work. In this place, time does not move. When you return, it will be the same as it ever was. So everything in this room is essentially frozen in time. So not only did that frozen king freeze himself, he froze himself in time. Dude, you're an idiot. All for power. That's as many Easter eggs as I could find in this level. Who knows? Maybe some of you could find more. I would be very much interested to hear about any other Easter eggs you find in this level. Or if you can find the third duck. The next number of Easter eggs can be found as we head towards the spooky level 4. Firstly, if we enter Dream World, as I like to call it, I want to show you something that I have a small theory about. It's not confirmed. Definitely not confirmed. But I do believe I found the final level. That final little race you face against Luna. And it's right here. These little dragon statues. These dragon things. If you look at them, they kind of remind me, kind of are reminiscent of these the winding snake way kind of thing. And this is basically where we had caught up to Luna. You obviously cannot reach over there, I don't think. You can't reach that platform. There's a wall there. So yeah, that's actually my theory. I think these flying dragon assets were basically reused for Luna's fight. just you can't really stand on them in Dream World because they're moving too quick. See? If you land... Huh, I guess you can stand on these. Okay, I stand corrected. Not an absolute expert on these Easter eggs. In fact, there may be way, like I said at the beginning of this video, there may be way more Easter eggs that I don't even know about. Anyway, leaving Dream World. In the hub of this, if we fly to past this cloud, we can see that there is actually something beyond the skybox. We have to do a bit of flapping to get to the very top of the castle and read this. This too shall pass. Important message to remember when you're dealing with kind of sadness or anything in your life, you know? This too shall pass. I feel like a lot of these hidden messages are just motivational speech for anyone who manages to find them. Good sentiment, you know? Anyway, on to the final levels. 4 hidden messages. First, in the circus, I guess this central circus tent-ish section, there's this sign. To do, make this thing fall when he steps underneath it. Boom, splat. All of these are basically signposts written by Luna. All about what she wanted to have happen. And next message is in the sewers. This little area had more than just a card. If you remember, there was just all we had gotten here was a card. But if we flew all the way to the top, we could enter this pipe. This little painting of a grate. This is probably one of my favorite jokes in the game. This painting is great. Such a simple joke and so cringy, but when I first saw this Easter egg, it was actually kind of funny to me. This painting is great. It's a picture of a grate. Next, we gotta head to the cemetery area to see the next message. Took me a bit of time to master how to use the flight. The secret to it is literally doing a dive bomb and then flapping. That's the only way you can really go upwards. If we climb up to the top over here, which again can only be reached with these wings, we can see Luna's second little message here. I hope the sound effects scare him, but maybe they're too hokey. Why is this so difficult? So she thought all of this was basically a scare fair. You can definitely tell Luna was very childish. I mean, it makes sense, right? All she was a lonely child, so. And we're gonna take a little shortcut to the fourth and final message. Found the roller coaster region. As usual, you can probably guess where this message is. That's right, at the very top of the level, which can only be reached using the wings. And it says, I burned my stupid fingers again trying to lay the track down. He better get dunked in the lava at least once. Oh, believe me, Luna. We fell in the lava multiple times when we were here. And I just realized there's one final Easter egg. More like an item that wasn't noted on, wasn't talked about, or even noticed in my initial playthrough of this. You go through the stormy area, and through here to Luna's little clubhouse. If you go past the gate, past this little fencing, there's a ball. Of course, I don't think you can get past the actual gate, but you can, it's generally something you can hit around. You're gonna bounce it down here. Which is this little wooded area that really serves no purpose, ultimately. You can fly to the edges of these, they do nothing. There's nothing at the edges of these. You can fly to the center area, there's nothing here. But it's just little extra areas that, if they ever actually made a DLC for this game, which I don't think they'll ever do, they could add extra little areas to these, modify these Easter egg sections. I do wonder if there's maybe something in here somewhere. I guess not. So yeah, I think that's about all of the Easter eggs and stuff that's reachable through flight. Once again, thank you for watching this Let's Play and watching this bonus video. If you enjoyed this, like, comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with a new Let's Play pretty soon. With a different dragon, a bit more charismatic of dragon. But first, for now, we'll deal with some random Let's Plays until then. Anyway, thank you for watching, and Dirk's here, out.